So yesterday we have been discussed about NAND gate. Is everyone clear about NAND gate?
Yeah, sir.
So this is the representation of NAND gate, and uh, so truth table corresponding to the land gate NAND gate is given like this, and one more special purpose gate is there,
Nor.
that is NOR gate. So this is the symbol of NAND gate, which is similar to the almost similar to the AND gate, but it is attached with one bubble. That bubble is indicating what we can understand from that bubble is output of AND gate is inverted. See here in Z. So actually, if you take AND gate, so what is happening here is for AND gate, if you see W output will be the output of AND gate. So if both from first three combinations of input we are getting zeros, and in the final combination for 1 1 we are getting 1 in AND gate. But in
Yes.
NAND gate it is reversed. So if zero produced from AND gate, so in NAND gate it will be 1. So from first three combinations of input signal, so we are getting input, sorry, we are getting output as 0, but in NAND gate output will be equals to 1. So this is the working of NAND gate, so which is similar to the quite opposite of complete opposite of AND gate. So that is the relation between AND and NAND gate. So both are opposite gates. So similar, and AND gate is also can represented as inverted inputs of OR gate. AND gate is similar to the inverted inputs of OR gate. Either inverted output of AND gate. Both are same. If you are providing a NOT gate or inverter at the output for an AND gate, that will become NAND. Or else if you are providing a inverse of input at the OR gate, that is also similar to the NAND gate. So this example also we have discussed clearly in the yesterday's session. That is, if you are providing a inverse of inputs for a OR gate here, so obviously in the output we will get output like this, so which is similar to the opposite of AND gate. So both for NAND gate we can use both symbols. So bubbled OR gate is also called NAND gate. So yeah, tell me. Hello. Hello, anyone asking? Anyone having doubts?
Sir, please.
What? Hello. Hello, Shravani, tell me what you are asking. Voice is not clarity. Hello.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, tell me. Hello.
Your voice is very slow, sir. Raise the voice, sir.
Okay, okay. Meanwhile, once you can also check your mobile phone whether it is in low or high.
Okay, sir.
Okay, okay. Is any other student having a voice problem?
No, sir. It's clear.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
So Shravani, once check in your device. If you are getting low noise, you can increase your volume.
Already
Or,
increased చేశాను, sir.
okay, okay. From my side, everything is in maximum. So shall we go for next topic?
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
So another purpose, special purpose gate is there, logic gate, that is nothing but NOR gate. So NOR gate is nothing but
Not
just like
or sir.
yeah,
Not
OR gate attached with not OR.
yet.
So output of OR gate is inverted. See here how symbol is represented. This bubble is indicating inverter. So they already we know this gate is nothing but OR gate, and for this OR gate output is inverted. See here, for OR gate what we have observed. So this is the OR gate. If you see W is the output from OR gate. So can we check this the yesterday's discussion? If both are zeros, then OR gate output is 0. If any input is or both inputs are high, so obviously OR gate will produce high output.
Yeah, sir.
So but if you see Z is nothing but output of NOR gate. See what is happening there? For
Reverse.
NOR gate, yes, very good. It is reversed. So that's why this gate is called NOR gate, and symbol of NOR gate is simply with OR gate, and its output is going to be bubbled. And this is the working of OR gate. Is that clear, all of you?
Yes, sir. Yeah, sir.
Okay. So this is symbol of NOR gate, and working on the truth table of NOR gate is given. And NOT gate is also clearly using OR gate. We can make NOR gate with using OR gate and the combinations of NOT gate. So clearly mentioning that OR gate is inverted output, so that we will entire gate is nothing but NOT gate. Sorry, NOR gate, not OR. And these are the De Morgan laws associated with Boolean algebra. See here, this is clearly in the first diagram. It is clearly NAND gate. So X is nothing but A. What is the output of NAND gate? It is reversed of AND is nothing but if A and B are two input terminals for AND gate. So obviously our output is A dot B. Is that clear, all of you?
Yeah, sir.
If it is inverted, A dot B whole bar, that is in the sense if it is inverted, that is nothing but NAND gate. So these are the two De Morgan laws. At the end of the session, I am going to give proof for these two sessions. Not only for this one, we will see different Boolean laws or Boolean properties associated. We can discuss every Boolean property. And see here, one more gate is there. This is also a special purpose gate, that is nothing but exclusive OR. Clear? This is another type of gate, and we can also observe its symbol, how it is represented, exclusive OR. So up to now, what we have discussed, the number of the gates are, first one is NOT gate, AND gate, OR gate. And then after two special purpose gates and an AND and NOR. Thereafter, we are going to see another type of gate, that is nothing but exclusive OR gate.
Yeah, sir.
So exclusive OR gate is also called dissimilar gate. So what is the main purpose of this exclusive OR gate is, it is going to be produced high output when and the inputs are different, or
Yes.
inputs are dissimilar. Clear, all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So in its truth table, if you observe, if X is equals to 0 and Y equals to 0, Z is obviously 0. Why? Because for similar inputs, what exclusive OR is going to be produced is low logic. If both inputs are low logic, output is also low logic. If both, see in the fourth combination, both inputs are high. So what is the output of exclusive OR gate?
0, sir.
0. So that's why this gate is also called a dissimilar gate. That is in the sense, if two inputs are there, for these two inputs, if inputs are having different opposite levels, then only it is going to be produced one output. Output is logic is 1 or logic is high. Okay. So clearly, I am giving in whiteboard. I am also used to write this exclusive OR gate. You can wait a second. I will. So this is the NAND gate what we have discussed yesterday. So now we are going to see another important gate, that is nothing but exclusive OR. So this gate is also with help of OR gate, exclusive OR. But it is represented with another curve, and X is going to be one input and Y is also one input. So this is one output. Output Z will be 1. When both inputs are similar, both inputs are having dissimilar logics, then output will be 1. That is in the sense, if X is 0 or Y is equals to 1, then obviously output is 1. Or else X is 1 and Y equals to 0, and that is in the sense Y is 0 logic, then obviously Z equals to 1. Or else if X equals to 0 and Y equals to 0, then obviously output V is going to be 0. Whereas another case, X equals to 1 and Y equals to 1, then also output is going to be
0, sir.
Output is going to be 0. So this is the, so any input is high, it can produce, sorry, that we can say, we should not say like that. If dissimilar inputs are given to the exclusive OR gate, then obviously it will produce high logic. If you are providing similar logics to the inputs, so it is going to be produced logic 0. That is in the sense low logic. So output is always going to be 0. Is that clear, all of you?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So in the next we can see different one more different logic gate that is quite opposite to the exclusive OR gate. That is nothing but exclusive NOR. That is in the sense here if similar inputs are given, then we can represent it Z equals to 1. So the another opposite gate is there, that is to that gate is called exclusive NOR. So which is opposite to the or reverse to the exclusive OR gate. Clear, all of you?
Yeah, sir.
In the next slide we can see, before that see here we can observe clearly what is the how to represent the exclusive OR gate. So this is the symbol of exclusive OR gate. See here output is C, so that C is equals to represented as in OR gate is nothing but symbol is plus, again that symbol is rounded by one circle. So this is the representation for operation of exclusive OR. Clear, all of you?
Yeah, sir.
So formula for exclusive OR. So output is also represented as A dot B bar or A bar dot B. Okay. So sometimes it is also represented in the letters A, X, R, XOR. So clearly XOR gate in the sense XOR gate is also exclusive OR or XOR. Both are indicating same gates. See here. In this slide we are representing exclusive OR. In the next slide same gate is represented with XOR. In short form it can be called as XOR gate. In its full form it is that the same gate is going to be called as exclusive OR gate. See here what is the relation between input and output is, here output is Z, then so how it is related to input is, first of all we are going to take X into Y bar, X into Y bar plus X bar into Y. So this is the relation between how input and output is related. See, just like this relation we have seen, if it is a AND gate, so AND gate we can easily write the relation between input and output just like this: X into Y. X into Y. This is for AND gate. And same relation for OR gate, how we can represent relation between input and output? For OR gate it is
X plus Y.
very good, very good. This is for OR gate it is X plus Y. And if you are using NAND gate is nothing but AND NOT in the sense X into Y whole bar. So this is the relation between in NAND gate how input and output gates are related. In NOR gate what will be the combination? NOR. NOR in the sense
NOR
not
plus Y
OR.
bar.
Not
Not
plus.
OR. Very good. Very good. That is for R it is x plus y. For not in the sense x plus y whole bar. So this is for NOR gate. Similarly, like the way how inputs and output related in exclusive OR gate. So in exclusive OR gate, this is the relation. That is nothing but x into y bar plus y bar into x bar. Clear all of you? If you take one condition, if x equals to 0, clear all of you?
Yeah, sir.
X equals to 0 and y equals to 0. Y equals to 0 in the sense y bar is going to be 1. Clear all of you? 1 into 0, again this product term is 0. Again we took x equals to 0. So here x bar is going to be 1. And we took, hello?
Yeah, sir.
We took y equals to 0, again 0 into 0, again 0. So if both inputs are 0, it is going to be produced 0. If you take 1, if both inputs are 1, if x is 1, x bar is 1. Sorry, x is 1, y is 1. Y is 1 in the sense it is going to become 0 again.
0 again.
Yeah, sir.
So that's why because of this equation, if both inputs are dissimilar, then only it is going to be produced high output.
Yeah,
Clear all
sir.
of it? Yeah. So like the way, and one more symbol for exclusive OR gate is, that is another way of representing x and y is, that is nothing but z equals to one input x. This is only for exclusive OR. So it is represented 0 within the circle and with y. This is the symbol of how to represent in inputs and outputs. This is for formula for exclusive OR gate, and this is the full form of complete form of so this symbol is indicating like this: x into whole bar plus y in x into x bar into y. So that is the complete formula. In simple notation, we are going to be represented x exclusive OR. This is the exclusive OR symbol into exclusive OR y. Is that clear, all of you?
Yeah, sir.
Plus in the circle is always called as XOR symbol or exclusive OR symbol. So exclusive OR is the full form of XOR. So how we can pronounce it is whether it is exclusive OR or XOR, both are same. And this is the symbol of exclusive OR, plus symbol within the circle, that is the symbol for XOR. So this is the how input and output related to the each other. And truth table also given, and XOR is nothing but exclusive OR. Is that clear, all of you?
Yeah, sir.
Okay, we can see entire opposite to the one more logic gate, which is entire opposite to the our exclusive OR gate. That gate is nothing but XNOR gate.
Yeah, sir.
So exclusive, that gate is called exclusive NOR. So here if you see
If both are 0, then 1.
if both are same, then only output is high. In the previous exclusive OR gate, what we have seen, if both are same, output is 0. But here both are same, output is high. If both are different, output is going to be shows zero logic. So that's why this gate is also called similar gate. Clear, all of you? Similar gate, if both inputs are similar, then only it is going to be produced high output. So this is entirely quite opposite to the what we have discussed in the previous topic. See here, if you observe, we can observe clearly. So it is also if you see symbol, only difference is there. That is nothing but for exclusive OR gate, in the output it is going to be bubbled. That's why reason it is called exclusive NOR gate. Clear, all of you?
Yeah, sir.
Okay. See here, clearly we can represent here. If you enter bubble here, so it will become XNOR. That is in the sense XNOR. XNOR. This gate is called XNOR. XNOR gate is also called a similar gate. When both inputs are 1, then only output is going to be 1. If both inputs are 0, then also output is going to be 1. If inputs are 0 and 1 or 1 and 0, then obviously output is equals to 0. So entirely quiet operations what we have seen in exclusive OR gate. And this symbol is nothing but it is multiplied with dot within the circle. So this is the way how input and output is related. So here one input is X, another input is Y. Is that clear all of you? So this diagram indicating all relation between input and output, and one more we left with that is nothing but X bar is equals to Z. So this is the output input relation for NOT gate. Clear all of it. Z equals to X bar in the sense that is for NOT gate, and second formula indicating for AND gate, and this one is for OR gate, and this one is for NAND gate, and this is for, see here, and what I'm marking is that is for XOR gate, and this is for this is for NOR gate, and this is for XOR gate, and this is for XNOR gate. Clear all of you? Hello? So one more representation, one more formula for XNOR is, that is at a time it is going to be multiplied. That is nothing but X into Y plus X bar Y bar. X bar Y bar. This is for XNOR gate. Clear all of you? So which is nothing but this is Z. This is Z output. So this diagram shows all gates what we have discussed from yesterday to today. So these are the entire gates what we are using in our entire subject, and these gates are so important while constructing memory chips like what we are using in our mobile phones, or all these mobile phone or personal computer or laptops. So these gates can be used. Okay, in the coming units or coming next topics, we can see how all these with the help of all these gates, how we can construct memories. So memories are used to store data. Okay, your WhatsApp data will be stored in your memory, and the hike data will be stored in our memory, and whatever the PDF contents we are having, every data is going to be stored in our memories, and whatever the softwares we are installing on mobile phone or laptop or else in personal computers, every software is going to be stored in memories. So all these memories also built with help of this type of gates only. Okay, at the ending of the subject, we can see how to construct memories also with help of these gates. So now we can we should be very particular about how the working of these fundamental gates. So fundamental gates are what we have discussed up to now. There are 3 fundamental gates. Again, I am repeating, that is AND gate is also one of the fundamental gate. OR gate is also one of the fundamental gate, and AND gate is also one of the fundamental gates. These 3 are the fundamental gates. And what are the 2 gates we have discussed? NAND and NOR. That is nothing but not OR and not AND and not OR. Not OR is nothing but NOR gate. Not AND is nothing but NAND gate. So NAND and NOR gate is also called universal gates. Clearly write running notes what I am saying or what I am dictating. NAND gate and NOR gates are called universal gates. So why they are called universal gates? In the sense, if you take AND gate, if you take fundamental gates, and if you take special purpose gates like exclusive or exclusion, or if you take any gate, that gates are can be constructed with the help of NAND and NOR. Even NOT gate is also we can construct with NAND gate. Even AND gate is also fundamental gates also can be constructed with the help of NAND gates. We can see in the next sessions. Okay.
Yeah.
With proof, I will show you why NAND gate and NOR gates are calling as universal gates. Universal gates in the sense, if you take any logic, that logic is easily constructed by NAND and NOR gates only. So that is the reason why NAND gate and NOR gates can be called as universal gates. Is that clear, all of you?
Yeah, sir.
So NAND and NOR gates can be called as universal gates. And exclusive gate and XNOR gate. XNOR gate is called a similar gate. Why? Because if inputs are similar, then it is going to be produce high output. If inputs are dissimilar, it is going to be produce low output in XNOR gate. If you take XOR gate, in XOR gate, it is going to be produce output high when two inputs are with different logic or with dissimilar logic. Clear, all of you? So XOR gate is also called dissimilar logic. Clear?
Yeah, sir.
See here, yesterday also we have discussed that not only we can produce two inputs, we can provide more than two inputs also. Just like see here in the first diagram, we are having 4 inputs and single output. So 4 outputs in the sense, so how many combinations will be there at the output session, at the input session? At the input section, if you are having 4 inputs, so how many combinations that we can have? Input combinations?
2 power n.
2 power n. 2 power n in the sense here 4. That is in the sense 2 power 4. 2 power 4 is, what is the value of 2 power 4? 16. Very good. So if inputs are 4 inputs, if you are providing 4 inputs at the gate, so we will be having 16 combinations. So like the way in Z3 also it is having how many? Can anyone count? 1, 2, 3, 4,
8,
5,
sir.
8 combinations in the sense 2 power 8. What is its value?
256.
256. Very good. So 256 combinations we are going to produce it for this 8 input and NAND gate. So here this is similar to the NAND gate and first one is similar to the AND gate. And here the third Z2, second gate, if you see Z gate, so it is also having 8 gate, I think 8 gates, and it is R. With all of you? And
Yes,
this is XNOR. So these are the multiple R gate. So see, output Z3 is low if all inputs are high. So this is for NAND gate. Output is 0 only if all gates are high. That is the working of NAND gate. What we have seen in the seen with two inputs. So what is happening for NAND gate? If 2 inputs are 0, then if 2 inputs are high, then only it is going to be 0. Opposite to the AND gate. Clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, like the way if you are using 8 inputs also, so how to produce one is in any combination NAND gate is going to be produced high output. But only one combination, that is if all inputs are high, then only output is going to be low. That is the formula for multiple input NAND gate. Similarly, OR gate. OR gate Z2 is low if all inputs are low. So what is happening with OR gate? Normal OR gate with 2 inputs, only one combination, that is 0-0 combination only, it is going to be produced 0 as output as 0. In remaining all combinations, we are getting 1 as output. So similarly, like the way if you are using 8 inputs also, in the first combination, that is in the sense if all 8 inputs are logic low, then only output is low. In remaining all 250, what is that number? 255 combinations, we are getting output is high. Clear, all of you? This is with multiple OR gate. Is that clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
What about remaining one? She is only responding. Remaining students, are you able to get this?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Similarly, NOR gate. So what is the purpose of NOR gate? Not R in the sense
Opposite
If
to R.
both,
opposite to R.
Yes, sir.
What is opposite to R in the sense?
yes, sir, if both
If
are
both are
same,
similar, it get a high.
high,
R gate. If any input is
both are
if
zero.
any input is high, then output is high in OR gate. In NOR gate, that is going to be reversed. So here that is if Z4 is high only if all inputs are low. Clear all of you? In NOR gate, output is low when all inputs are low. In NOR gate, is that clear? In OR gate, in OR gate, output is low only when all inputs are low. In
Yes.
NOR
All
gate,
inputs are high.
it
All
is
inputs
output to
are
the NOR gate is nothing but output to the OR gate. So output is low only when all inputs are high. Clear all of you? That is in the sense all inputs are low, then output is going to be high. That is in the sense if you are providing how many combinations here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 combinations here. In this, all 5 units are low, inputs are low, then obviously output is going to be high. In remaining all combinations, output is going to be always low.
So,
So that is the working of NOR gate with multiple inputs. Already I told you we need to discuss about what are the Boolean laws associated with logics. So first one is nothing but complementation law. Everyone able to get this are able to read these formulas? Complementation laws.
Yes,
So,
sir.
so a complementation law in the sense if one is there, what is the complement for one?
0.
0.
0. That is. So complement for 0 is always 1.
1.
Why? Because digital signal is represented only two combinations,
1 and 0.
two polarities or two logics only. That is logic 1 or logic 0. So complement of 1 is always 0. Complement of 0 is always 1. Similarly, like the way if you are representing it in terms of letters, variables. So if you take A can be 1 or 0. Either it can take any logics. Is that clear, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If A equals to 0, A bar obviously will become 1.
Yes, sir.
A bar equals to 1. Similarly, like the way another law is A equals to 1, A bar is obviously 0.
0.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You can see AND loss. AND loss. AND loss is nothing but A. A either may be 0 or 1. We don't need to consider if you are multiplying A with 0, obviously output is 0. Clear, all of you?
0. Yes, sir.
A may be 1 or 0, whatever the value. But if A is multiplied with 0, output is obviously 0.
0.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
That is another law is there. A into 1 is always 1. Sorry. A into 1 is always A, not 1. A into 1 is always A. If you take A equals to 1, 1 into 1, 1. 1 is nothing but we consider A. You have to respond it for this equation. You can see. I will write here. So what is the formula associated with AND losses? A dot 0 is obviously 0. So, everyone is clear about that one. So, but now it is A into 1. So, what will be the output?
0.
A, not 0, A.
Yes,
A,
sir.
always
Yes,
A.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you take A equals to 0, 0 into 1,
0.
0. 0 in the sense we consider 0 as A. So, obviously output is A. Clear?
Okay.
See, if A equals to 0, what is output? 0 into 1?
0.
0. 0 in the sense what is the input stage? That is also A.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Again consider A equals to 1. So now form of A is changed. So A is equals to change in A into 1 equals to A in the sense whatever the value presented in A, that value is going to be reflected. So if instead of A, if you are representing 1, so 1 into 1, that is going to be
1.
that is going to be 1. That is in the sense whatever the value in presented in A, so that is only reflecting either it may be 0 or 1.
Yes, sir.
So what is this formula indicating is if you are multiplying with variable A with 1, so obviously output is going to be A. That is in the sense whatever the value you are placing in A, that value only you will get. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
So this is the formula we need to remember very carefully. Just like 1 into 2, we will get 2. 3 into 1, we will get 3. So whatever the value we are multiplying with that 1, so that is only we are getting.
Yes, sir.
So like the way we can represent this law is called identity law. Clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay. And A into A. A into A.
Yes.
Can anyone why A into A in the sense always it is going to be A square?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but why A here? Anyone?
Take 0 into 1, we get 0. 1
Yeah,
into 1.
that is the reason. If you're squaring A, so if you're squaring 0, that is also 0. If you're squaring 1, that is also 1. So no need to take A square. Why? Because A is having two levels only, 0 and 1.
1. Yes, sir.
So obviously A into A is always A. That is the specialty of Boolean algebra. Boolean algebra is not similar to our decimal algebra. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, here rules
sir.
may be entirely different, and every rule we need to think about in terms of ones and zeros only. If you are not able to get understand the particular formula, simply replace ones and zeros so that we will get we will make LHS equals to RHS. Simply replace particular variable by either 0 or either 1. So then you will get it. So similarly, if A is multiplied with A, obviously answer is A. Clear all of you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
same in unlogic also one more formula is there, that is nothing but A into A bar is always 0. 1 into 0 is again 0. 0 into 1 is again 0.
Equals to 0. Yes.
Clear all of you? So A into A bar is always
Yes,
going to
sir.
be 0. So these are the Boolean laws associated with AND laws. And again we can with R laws. R laws are nothing but A plus 0 is always 1. Sorry, A plus 0 is always A. Just like A plus A into 1 is always 1. Just similar like the way A plus 0 is always A. See here. See here what you have seen, A into 1 is always A. But now laws associated with R. A plus 0 is always A. Will you agree with this one? 1 plus 0, 1. 1 in the sense A. 0 plus 0, 0. 0 in the sense A. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Whatever the value presented in A, if you are adding with 0, so we are getting value in A only. So there is no effect of 0 on particular A. That is the meaning of A plus 0 equals to A. If you are placing 1 in A, so 1 is the answer. If you are placing 0 in A, 0 will be the answer.
Yes, sir.
So that is the indication of this formula. Okay. So next formula with undergate is A plus. This is very important. A plus 1, always 1. Plus in the sense OR operation, not addition. That we need to remember with Boolean algebra. Clear?
Yes, sir. Yes.
A plus 1 is equals to 1. Why? Because if you take A equals to 0, 0 plus 1,
Plus 0 equals to 1, sir.
1. That is plus in the sense R here. 0 or 1 is again 1. Again, if you take instead of A, we can take 1. 1 plus 1?
1.
1. 1 or 1. That is nothing but again 1. So that is, so A plus 1 is always equals to A plus 1 is always equals to 1. So all these formulas we need to remember very carefully. These are very, very important. That is the reason for simple formulas also I am taking this much of time to explain to you. So everyone should get this one. With this help of formulas, we can do lot of work. Okay. Simply thing we need to remember these formulas very carefully. And observe one more formula is there. A plus A is always A. 0 plus 0 is again 0. 1 plus 1 is again 1. So A plus A is always A, not 2A.
Yes, sir.
Plus in the sense it is OR operation. If you take if you take 0, 0 plus 0, 0 again. So that is in the sense A. If you take 1, 1 plus 1,
1.
1. So that is in the sense A plus A always equals to A. In previous law, identity law, A plus 1 is always equals to 1. And see here, A plus A bar is equals to 1. A plus A bar equals to 1. For example, consider 0, A equals to 0. Can I explain on whiteboard?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is the formula associated here is A plus
A
A
bar
bar
is equal to 1.
always equals to 1. It is always equals to 1. Instead of A, we can use any variable. It is B plus B bar, it is X plus X bar, it is Y plus Y bar, it is Z plus Z bar. If you take any variable, that answer is always equals to 1. Why? If you take A equals to 0, A equals to 0. So what will be the A bar?
1
1.
0
1.
A bar is
1.
if A equals to 0, A bar is 1. So 0 plus 1,
1. 1.
1. If you take A equals to 1,
A bar is equal to 0.
if you take A equals to 1, A bar equals to 0.
0.
Again 1 plus 0 is again
1
1 plus 0 is again 1. So that is the reason this formula is A plus A bar is equals to always equals to 1. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And one more law is commutative law. So in from childhood onwards, so we'll learn this one. Commutative law is nothing but A plus B equals to B plus A. So R operation in between A and B is similar to the R operation between B and A. Clear all of you?
Okay, sir.
Just like in decimals, if you take 2 into 3 equals to 3 into 2, or 2 plus 3 equals to 3 plus 5. Sorry, 3 plus 2. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So similarly, commutative law is similar to the what we have seen for in normal multiplication, decimal multiplication also. A into B equals to B into A. Into in the sense A and B is equals to always B and A. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
And associative law is also similar to the decimal law. So that is nothing but AR of B or C is equals to AR of B or C. And similarly, A and of B and C is equals to A and B of C. Sorry, and C. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And distributive law is nothing but simply we can directly multiply here. A and of B plus C is again A and B or A and C. A and C. Clear? Similarly, redundant literal rule is there. So what is redundant literal rule is we need to in simplification of formulas we need to remember very carefully this one. So A plus A bar into B is nothing but A plus B. Clear all of you? A into A bar A plus A bar dot B is always equals to A plus B. So this is the one law associated with another law associated with Boolean law. That is nothing but A into A bar plus B is equals to AB. Hello?
Yes, sir. Can you explain that, sir?
Yeah, I will explain. If you take ones and zeros only.
Okay, sir.
See here, what is formula here? A in A plus A bar B. A bar B. So how many inputs are here? Two inputs. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Similarly, we can take the first combination. First combination is 0, A is 0, B is 0. B is 0 in the sense what is A bar value?
1.
1. 1 into 0,
0.
0. And 0 plus 0,
0.
0.
0. So output is 0. Again take another combination. What is combination? A is 0 and B is 1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Next combination is B is 1 and A is 0. If A is 0, as usual, A bar is 1. So 1 into 1, 1. Again 1 plus 0,
1.
1 plus 0, it is 1. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. In next combination, we can take 1 0. 1 0 in the sense A is 1. A is 1. B is 0. And what about A bar?
0.
A bar is also
0.
0.
0.
So that is in the sense of 0 into 0 again 0. 1 plus 0 is again 1. 1. Again, what are the other combinations? 3 combinations completed. What is other combination? B is 1.
A is 1. B is 1.
A is 1. B is 1.
B is
If B is 1, so what is its value?
0.
into 1.
Zero.
A is 1. A bar is okay. So enter this value is 0. 0 plus 1.
1.
1. So with 4 combinations, what we got? This output is similar to the which output? We clearly A or B.
Yes, sir.
A or B.
Clear? If you take output form of for OR gate, so this formula, this rule is always equals to ORing of A and B. Clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Similarly, next one is also A bar of A plus B equals to AB. Okay. Next formula is, so we can solve it directly. A into A bar is always 0. AB will only remain. Again, I will explain. Here you can just wait. What is the formula here? A of A bar plus B. Clear? So you can multiply directly A into
A bar.
A bar. A into A bar is always 0. What we have seen in AND-LAS. Again, AB.
Plus AB.
Using associative formula, we can write this. So this term is always equals to 0. What we have seen in AND-LAS. A into A bar is always 0. So finally, we left with this term only. Okay. 0 plus AB is again AB. Okay, so this is the way how different Boolean formulas has been introduced, and in the next session we can see remaining Boolean laws. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so everyone can leave and attend for next session. So we can see remaining laws and proof for De Morgan's laws in the by the next session. And also we can see what is the different formulas. We can see truth table for n number. Just like 8 numbers inputs, and all this we can discuss in the next session. Okay. Everyone, you can join to the other class. You can leave now.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you all.